The top 10 historically important cities in the world. The Asiatic Marianu, the Roman Empire and Terracotta Army all have something in common: they are all armies of historically important cities. They were the face of the city in their time. Welcome to the video. Today we are going to discuss the top 10 historically important cities in the world. There are many great cities that have played an important role in human history, but we have chosen 10 that really stand out. So let's get started. Athens, Greece. The first city that we are going to discuss is Athens, the capital of Greece. Athens is considered the birthplace of Western civilization and democracy. The city was a major cultural center of ancient Greece, known for its philosophy, art, and architecture. Athens is the cradle of Western civilization and the birthplace of democracy. It is also home to the Parthenon, one of the most famous temples in the world. Fun fact: the Olympic Games began in Athens in 776 BC. Next we have the capital of Italy, Rome, the city of 7 hills. This is because the ancient city was built on and between 7 hills, all of which make up part of the core of the modern Italian capital. The 7 hills of Rome mark the ancient boundaries of the city. The origin of the city's name is thought to be that of the reputed founder and first ruler, the legendary Romulus. It is said that Romulus and his twin brother Remus, apparent sons of the god Mars and descendants of the Trojan hero Aeneas, were suckled by a she-wolf after being abandoned, then decided to build a city. The brothers argued, Romulus killed Remus, and then named the city Rome after himself. Rome was founded in 753 BC and was one of the greatest cities of antiquity. It was the center of the Roman Empire and had a huge influence on Western culture. Fun fact: Rome has its own independent state, Vatican City, the smallest state in the world. On number 8 we have Petra in Jordan. Petra is a city carved into rocks and is known for its beautiful architecture. It was the capital of the Nabateans, an ancient Arab tribe. Fun fact: the city was rediscovered in 1812 by a Swiss explorer. Beijing, also known as Peking, has been the capital of China for over 800 years. It is home to the Forbidden City, one of the most iconic imperial palaces in the world. In Beijing we can also find the Terracotta Army is a collection of terracotta sculptures depicting the armies of Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of China. It is a form of funerary art buried with the emperor in 210 to 209 BCE with the purpose of protecting him in his afterlife. Were discovered in 1974 by local farmers. Fun fact: the city has one of the busiest airports in the world, Beijing Capital International Airport. Jerusalem is a holy city for Jews, Christians, and Muslims and has a rich history dating back to the 4th millennium BC. It is also home to the Temple Mount, one of the most sacred sites for the Jewish and Islamic religions. Fun fact: the old city of Jerusalem is divided into 4 quarters: Jewish, Islamic, Christian, and Armenian. New Amsterdam was the capital of New Netherland, a Dutch colony that stretched along the Atlantic Ocean between British colonies in Massachusetts and Virginia. New Amsterdam became New York in 1664 when the British took the city from the Dutch. New York was named for the Duke of York, the brother of English King Charles II. New York City is an important city for the United States and the world. It was the capital of the U.S. before Washington, D.C. became the capital and played a significant role in the American Revolution. Fun fact: more than 800 languages are spoken in New York City, making it one of the most diverse cities in the world. The city of London was founded by the Romans and their rule extended from 43 AD to the 5th century AD, when the empire fell. Now it is home to the British royal family and the Palace of Westminster, the location of the British Parliament. Fun fact: London is the most visited city in the world, with over 19 million visitors per year. In number 3 we find Istanbul, a city in Turkey. Istanbul is a city that spans 2 continents, Europe and Asia. It was the capital of the Byzantine and Ottoman empires and has a rich history dating back to 660 BC. Fun fact: Istanbul has one of the largest covered markets in the world, the Grand Bazaar, with over 4,000 shops. Number 2, Egypt. This city has been long and wealthy, due to the flow of the Nile River with its fertile banks and delta, as well as the accomplishments of Egypt's native inhabitants and outside influence. Much of Egypt's ancient history was a mystery until Egyptian hieroglyphs were deciphered with the discovery and help of the Rosetta Stone. Among the 7 wonders of the ancient world is the Great Pyramid of Giza. Cairo is the largest city in Africa and the Middle East and has a long history dating back to the 6th century BC. It is home to the Pyramids of Giza, one of the 7 wonders of the world. Fun fact, Cairo has one of the most extensive subway systems in the world, with over 60 stations. On number 1 we put Japan. We want to say that this does not say that this is the most important city. Without any of the cities we named, this world would be much different. Kyoto is one of the oldest municipalities in Japan, having been chosen in 794 as the new seat of Japan's imperial court by Emperor Kanmu. The original city, named Heiankyo, was arranged in accordance with traditional Chinese feng shui following the model of the ancient Chinese capitals of Chang'an and Luoyang. Kyoto was the former capital of Japan and is home to many of the country's most important religious and cultural monuments. It is also known for its traditional Japanese architecture and gardens. Fun fact, Kyoto has over 1,600 Buddhist temples and 400 Shinto shrines. And those were our top 10 historically important cities in the world. From Athens to Kyoto, these cities have all played a unique and significant role in human history. What city do you want to add to this list? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.